What's going on, guys? Welcome to the first live here at Echo Park. So we're here at the park. We're gonna do our very best to catch some fish today. But really what the goal is today we want to teach some people how to fish. So I'm gonna give people the chance to learn how to fish and do it for free. And if they want to tip me, they can tip me. But the goal today is to teach people how to fish, and then also get the word out about the fact that I'm a fishing guide here in LA County. So I take people fishing, mostly tourists or first timers. And so yeah, check us out. Bulldog Fishing on Instagram, the Urban Fishing Experience on Airbnb, and then I think it's called Urban Fishing Guide with a local guide or something like that on GetYourGuide. But yeah, so I'm just gonna stick you guys on my chest. I'm not gonna read any comments. I'll read them after probably, but yeah, just join me as I fish here at Echo Park. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get these rods that I have out kind of ready. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rods, but because of the law I can only have 2 out at a time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this guy up for kind of like a trout rod, and then like the trout style, it's gonna be kind of like that Carolina rig. It's gonna go out from the like a lighter leader, probably. Like, I try not to go too long just because everything gets tangled up here, and there's 2 major things. So 1, it's super shallow, and then 2, there's like a bunch of turtles. So those are your 2 major obstacles here. It's also overfished. So anytime that you're here kind of going, the goal is to present something that the fish hasn't really seen much of. So this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna try my best to put a lighter leader on this, and then get it as far out there as I can, kind of down the middle, away from, because the problem is so right here, like 3 feet out, like 4 feet out, that's a lot of fish run through this little channel, but so do all the turtles. And so that makes things super difficult. But what I'm gonna try to do is basically, here, I'll do it with this one. I'm gonna take off, I have some of this lighter line on this rod. And so I'm gonna take off like, I don't know, like 4 feet of this. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie the leader. So this is not what your grandpa would suggest. He would want you to take off this little part of the swivel. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and tie it on there. And if you don't know any knots, this is the easiest knot you could ever think of, okay? So literally you're just gonna twist it like 7 times. And now we have this little bitty, I don't even know if you can see it. I don't even think it's gonna work. But there's a little bitty like loop there at the bottom. I'm gonna take it through. And the mistake that most people make is here, okay, you just pull this. You have to give equal pressure on this tag line, this opposite side, because if you don't, what happens is what makes the knot great is that it locks in on itself. It creates grooves that keep the string from, and it displaces all the pressure evenly throughout the line. So you take this other one and you pull it just as tight as you do this one. Now that's tight. And then this is every fisherman's best friend. This is the tool you need the most. Are you guys ready? This is the most important tool. It's just little fingernail clippers. Take the little fingernail clippers, put it on, snip it here, take off the tag line, and then I run it all the way down, and it comes up all the way to the end of my main line. Now, because I'm gonna be fishing for trout, here's the thing. I think that they changed a lot of 3, but I don't like to have more than 2 like hooks on my line. And so I'm just gonna just run 2 hooks. But I have super small ones, and then I have like mid-size ones. I think I'm just gonna go, yeah, because the issue is this, is that if you use like these super small ones, which are obviously like recommended for fish like trout, okay, if you use those, just those, what ends up happening is that if I have a turtle and it swallows the whole thing, well, now I'm stuck with a turtle that swallowed a hook, and I have to deal with that. So really what my goal is I'm gonna try to take it all the way up to like midway on my little leader, and I'm just gonna twist it around, do that same knot. And a lot of people are gonna say, Josiah, this is not the right knot for this or something, and you know what the truth is they're probably right. There's probably a better knot to use, but it's the fastest one, and it's the one that I know. So that's what I'm gonna use. But if you know better knots, please teach other people. Tell people the name of that fancy knot that you know, and use it. Obviously that was not great. Okay, well, that one broke. Why did it break? Hi guys, I'm teaching free fishing classes today, so if you know anybody, I'm gonna try to set up every Saturday, and if there's kids or people that want to learn, a lot of tourists and kids mostly, and then I also do like big fishing guide, like I have a fishing guide service, so for people who, well, no, here. So I do, it's called the Urban Fishing Experience. And so I do all over. I'm going to Pyramid Lake in a couple of weeks, so we'll rent a boat up there. Yeah. But we do like off of Santa Monica Pier and stuff like that. So if you know anybody that likes to fish or wants to learn how to fish, that's what we're doing today. So yeah. Dude, you like to fish?
He's from the south.
Where are you from?
They call it Midwest, but I call it the south.
We fishing with.
Yeah. But where at? Kentucky. Oh, dude, come on now. Yeah, dude, and y'all got big old catfish up in Kentucky. It's like massive. Dude, I want to do that for my 16th birthday, and I broke my femur before we could go. And so I couldn't even. Did you do noodling?
I've never done that. I think I chose to keep my arm. Then you go barefoot and find out with your foot. And then you go down once you find it with your feet. You go down and you stick your arm in its mouth.
Is that when the thing is?
Yeah, they pull it out.
There's jokers that take their hand from the mouth to the gill, and they just go through the gill. Yeah, and it gives them that extra little, like, they take.
It's a fight when you do it.
Yeah, it's fun. But I've never done it. I just have, like, all my uncles did it, and I'm from Texas originally.
Oh, okay.
And so I moved out here. I was supposed to be here for 9 months, and that was 9 years ago. So.
Yes, I know. 30 years.
Yeah. My wife's from out here. She grew up here, so like it wasn't a total loss. I met her. So I'm just joking. I love living here. It's so. Of course, yeah. The food's so good. Anytime we think about like moving to, like, do you guys stay around here, like in closer to the city?
We were here, then Highland Park, and then we moved to Alhambra because we needed space.
Yes. Alhambra's about the furthest east so far that we're like, we want to go. Because you go further, like San Bernardino County, like further in, and I'm like, her sister.
Traffic is just deadly.
It just feels like
The worst. Yes. I'm like, if I wanted to have to drive far to eat, because like Boba to In-N-Out in Ontario is an hour. So it's like, I'm like, there's no way. I need both.
No. Our thing is like, any further in your big car.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. You got it's like, well, and even in Alhambra, you have the best of the best there. Like, they are the best of what they do.
Oh, and what they do, they're the best.
We live off Main Street.
Yeah, so we live right there.
So we have a mile and a half stretch of.
And you can just walk.
Literally, it's
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'd have to get 2 gym memberships. That'd be crazy. I couldn't do that. That's crazy. That's so fun, dude. That's been like my wife and I's, like, since we got married, that's been like our thing, is like, how can we go between having a good date life with each other and like going on dates, enjoying our time together, and then like making sure that we're like saving money, and like, but it's like when you live close to all that best stuff, it's so good. But no, I love it out here. Anytime my family's like, are you ever gonna come back, I'm like, I love you. I wish I could bring you here, but I don't know if living in Texas right now is like for me anymore.
Yeah, in our case, like going back to Kentucky is not ideal.
Yeah.
It's just not.
No?
It doesn't fit.
Nope.
You know, my family's like, same thing.
Yeah. But, and what's your
You
name?
ever use dog food?
Do what?
You ever use dog food?
Not here. I've used it in Texas. Yeah. And I've thought about getting like cattle cubes, you know, like 30% cubes, and taking them, and that's kind of the deepest spot right there. And so I've thought about dropping a bunch there and just letting that be like a catfish hole. All the old men will tell you that there's 60-pound flatheads that used to live in here, and I've never seen them. Never seen them. So I have no idea if they were here, they're probably eaten, because like there's no way that it's so overfished here because people eat what's in here. Like they plant trout in here, which is great. They put like 600 pounds of trout in here. So like that feeds families, like people, which I think is great. I think that's amazing. But I've seen a guy come out here, and this is totally against the law, but a guy came out here and he caught a bluegill and then caught like a 7-pound bass. It was a massive bass, throws it in a grocery sack, takes it home. That was his lunch for the day. And if anybody else had seen him, they would have fought him right there on the spot. Like literally, like there's fishermen out here that have been fishing like their whole life, and they're like, do not touch the bass, you know? And
so what is it about the bass? You can't eat the bass here?
Well, so you can, but for like all the big like bass fishermen, they want you to catch and release because they don't get replanted. So they yeah, they don't get replanted. The only
where I'm from, like that's like the luxury.
Yes. No, absolutely.
Bass and catfish.
Exactly. Well,
bluegill is like the bottom of the totem pole.
Yes.
So people, they don't.
Yeah. But that's why guys here, they don't want people to take the bass, because there's not an endless supply.
No, I understand.
But I mean, I don't know. That guy, for me, I'm like, you don't take somebody's dinner. But I know y'all are walking. I'll talk to you guys all day. But
I can't do that.
dude.
We're both very excited.
Oh, okay. I just feel.
I love it.
He's only 5 months.
No, I like it.
I love it. Yeah. Hi guys.
Hi.
You caught anything?
No, I literally just had my first cast. But hey, nice to meet you guys. Y'all have a great day. What was your name again? I'm sorry. Brian. Josiah. Nice to meet you, Brian. Yeah.
This is where I caught my first fish. I was like 3 years old.
Really?
Yeah, we used to come right here.
The third pond.
What kind of fish was it?
Right here was big catfish and
Nice.
carp.
Yeah, I was just telling him about all the guys that have fished here their whole lives. They tell me about these like massive flathead catfish that used to live here.
Right here.
And I've never seen one. I've caught one. I've caught 2 catfish here, and they were all channels, and they were like they were over there, and they were about that big.
Oh no, the one I caught one time was that big.
And then
there was 11 of us.
Mhm.
My brothers and them, I'm the youngest. We used to come here all the time fishing.
Did you guys take it home and eat it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
No, that's good. As you should. And nowadays, like when they put the trout, that's what they're there for. When they plant the catfish, they plant trout. The last one was in January, February, March. It was in March.
It's gotta be cold.
Yeah. So
Right now it's good for trout.
yeah, I mean the weather outside's okay, but the water's warm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the coldest parts of the water are still probably over there in that little deep hole. But
Yeah.
what did y'all use as bait with the catfish? Worms? Yeah. It's just so overfished.
Oh, you don't? No.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, one time the catfish we caught, I had a piece of sardine.
Yeah.
We went pier fishing in Santa Monica, and I had it left it over.
And I want you
Was that a bite?
No, sir. That was a bottle cap that lady kicked. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I used that old sardine, the little.
Yeah. Yeah, they love that. They tear that up.
And
A lot
then,
of.
we caught a carp one time. No, a few times. He used to throw those back. But there's goldfish here that are huge. Have you seen them?
like the koi type looking fish?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them. I haven't caught one.
Over there by the bridge, there used to be tons of them.
We caught 2 carp here on Friday morning.
Yeah.
What's today, Saturday? Yeah, Friday morning we caught 2. I take groups out.
What were you using?
Well, so depends. There's guys that use tortillas. There's guys that use there's guys that use bread. There's guys that use corn. The thing about corn is if you use, you can have it on the hook, but you can't use it as chum bait. Yeah. That's the law.
They do that up at Big Bear too. You can.
Yeah,
that's. We live up in the mountains.
That's a California rule. That's not a. That's not.
Some of the other fishes can't bite you.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not. They're not well, nothing. The funny thing about corn is nothing digests corn, except for cows. Except for like cows are about it. We don't digest corn. Fish don't digest corn.
We call it the Indian summer poop when it's full of corn.
No way. That's awesome. I've never even heard of that.
I have a book about every cut of turd when I was a kid growing up.
Really?
It was called Twice Around the Bowl and Other Stories, and it named like 60 different types of poop.
Twice Around the Bowl.
I tried looking it up like on eBay or something.
Yeah.
I would love to have a copy of it now because.
Nice talking to you.
Hey, what was your name? Art? I'm Josiah. Nice to meet you. And if you guys have like Instagram, or if you guys know anybody that wants to go fishing, it's Bulldog Fishing on Instagram. Just like it sounds, like Bulldog Fishing. And then on Airbnb, it's the Urban Fishing Experience. So yeah, so that's us. The reason it's Bulldog Fishing is because my grandpa started something called Bulldog Outfitters in Texas, and it just never quite took off the way we wanted it to. It was right before the recession and all that stuff, so I named it after him. He's the Bulldog. Oh, okay. So people always ask me like, why isn't the Instagram Urban Fishing? And I'm like, because it's about the Bulldog. Like that's what it's all about him. So
nice talking.
hey, nice to meet you guys. Bye, Art. Nice to meet you guys. Y'all have a great day. Nice, that's so cool. See, that's what I'm talking about. All these guys, all they talk about is the catfish that they used to catch when they were little, and I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome. But the truth is that I've only caught 2. I've never seen them. Yay! I'm texting Kayla. That's right. But all right, maybe we can say. Second pop-up at the park. Come say hi. All right, so I got. So this is the one I'm using for teaching. I didn't really talk it through. So this is a little underspin, and it's got like a little plastic bait. Now the deal is this. This is fine. I don't know how good this is for Echo Park, but the reason that I have it on is because it's easy for people to see, and it's good for teaching. It's a light rod. They can cast it out, not too far, but semi-far, and feel like they're doing something. It gets them in the mode of really like knowing how it feels to throw a bait. Uh-oh, something's messing with it. Come on now. Who's messing with it? Somebody was messing with this one. But yeah, so this is my little teacher. Teach people how to cast rod. Something's messing with it. I just don't know what. Come on now, take it. Take it. Oh yeah, take it. You know you want to. Come on now. I don't know what it is. It might be a turtle. It could be a fish. But the water's super clear right now. What I need to do is I need to get my my fly rod out because the water's super nice and clear, and that's what I need to do. I need to get that bit up. Okay, let me just put this back on the table, take all this off. I don't need any of that up there. That just looks messy. There's something messing with that line. I don't know what it is, but there's something there. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's a fish. Oh yeah, there's something messing with that line. Yes sir. Come on, take it. See if I can set the hook on this joker. I don't think that's a fish. I think that's a turtle. Oh nope, it's a trout. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We got a trout, baby. First trout of the day. That's what I'm talking about. On the one that was for a trout. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes, sir. Come on. That's what I'm talking about.